Welcome to Between Two Floofs
Halloween
edition?
We didn't plan this, did we?
No. Holly's got some ideas.
I agree. Let's give it a try.
All right.
Well, this is a little better.
I just don't think it's witchy enough.
It is Halloween.
Let me give it a go. That's better. Welcome to the Halloween edition of Between Two Floofs.
Hey guys, why are the lights on?
Well,
At least now we can see.
Well, you at least.
I'm Dr. Amanda,
And my name is Michael, one of the VAs.
and today we'll be discussing Halloween safety and your pets. So Michael, what are one of the main things that you think about when you hear Halloween and pets?
Well, candy, of course.
Yeah, so candy can contain things like nuts and chocolate, as also raisins, which are all very toxic to pets.
Don't forget about Halloween party food, because stuff like pizza contains onions, garlic, and other things that could be very toxic to all kinds of pets.
They're kind of like vampires.
Garlic kills them.
Caffeine, alcohol, energy drinks, or even foods that contain xylitol.
These can cause issues ranging from just general stomach upset all the way to organ failure.
Nobody likes organ failure.
Nobody likes
Nobody
organ
likes
failure.
organ failure. Don't forget about our feather friends too. If you have potpourri out, that it can also be very toxic to them. I know a lot of people bring over flowers and houseplants as gifts during this time of year. We'll have to be very careful with things like lilies, baby's breath, and other types of flowers that can cause, again, organ failure.
No one likes organ failure.
Make sure that any potentially toxic foods or treats are secured and away from your pets.
When we're giving out Halloween candy, some things we can do is make sure the bowl is propped up and away from everybody, or we can even avoid some things like anxiety for our pets by actually waiting outside and keeping the bowl of candy with you to avoid the neighborhood kids from knocking or ringing the doorbells. Where did Holly go?
No, she just ran off.
But this is Between Two Floofs.
We are the Floofs. Speaking of anxiety, Halloween tends to attract large amounts of kids looking to collect large amounts of candy. In order to reduce the amount of stress faced by your pets, always keep them secured and away from the doors during trick-or-treating hours.
In the case that they do get out, please make sure that your pets do have tags and are microchipped so that they can be found by another member of the public and be returned home safely.
Animals like cats should be well secured, ideally in a different room, to make sure that they don't run out. Animals such as birds should be secured in their cages. Ensure that the cages have a positive lock, as birds are crafty and it doesn't take much for them to learn how to escape.
This is a really scary night, not only for humans, but for them as well. Be very careful when introducing our dogs or cats, or birds for that matter, to anybody with a hood or a mask, as they're not used to it. This can trigger a bite incident, which nobody wants.
Bottom line, it's okay to scare the trick-or-treaters. I mean, that's what they're there for.
It's not okay to scare your pets.
Yeah.
Avoid anxiety with your pets. Give anxiety to the children. Another option, if you don't want to keep your dog specifically inside the house, is taking them out on a walk while trick-or-treaters are out. If you know your dog is reactive, trying to walk them down quieter streets. Alternatively, we can do some muzzle training with them prior. You can refer back to another post about that. And keeping a muzzle on them just in case they are approached by a strange child or a strange person in a mask.
Remember, scared pets likely will bite.
Some people already know that their dogs get really anxious during this time of year. I recommend talking to your veterinary care professional to see if some anti-anxiety medication can work for you and your pet.
As you can see by our doctor and our nurse here, some people enjoy dressing their pets up for Halloween in all sorts of costumes. Just make sure that your costume is easily removable and that you don't leave them unattended in costume, as they can prove risks for both choking as well as ingesting parts of the costume. And the last thing we want on Halloween night is a foreign body or bodies.
Or just bodies.
Just bodies.
or any trip to the ER for any reason. So make sure that the costumes are adequately fitted to your pet and that they have ample room to maneuver around.
A good frame of reference is to be able to get 2 fingers and slide them underneath the points of contact around the costume. You should not feel a lot of constriction or tightness there, so that they're able to move around without this choking up on them.
With costumes that have little dangly bits, that these can get caught in various areas of the house, like under furniture or chairs, that can cause them to fall and possibly injure your pets. The moral of the story is always make sure your pets are supervised during costume time. Many people during this Halloween season decorate their homes inside and outside with various decor items, with some of them being harmful to pets.
Many good examples are anything made out of soft plastic with internal electrical components, things made of glass which can easily drop and create sharp hazards, and then of course anything made of foam, which is easily ripped off, ingested, and ends up being an emergency trip. That's gonna kill him. You not do that. She got this thing. She's gonna get sick. She go to emergency hospital. Gotta be there for like 8 hours. No.
And some candy does have shiny wrapping on the inside. This can attract our dogs and our birds as well specifically. So make sure after you've eaten all your Halloween candy that it is appropriately disposed of in the correct space where birds can't get to them.
It's not okay to scare your pets.
We can also look at fabrics with holes in it that our pets can easily get caught up in, especially our smaller mammals such as rabbits, guinea pigs, and even birds. And if they get caught for a long time, it may cause strangulation lesions, which means that the string can just slowly wrap around and get tighter around their feet. So just be aware if you have any of the mesh or cobwebbing around your house this season, just double check your pets to make sure they haven't gone into it in some capacity. For fire hazards, we recommend not using actual candles in our jack-o'-lanterns or in our home decor. Things like this that are just fan and light related are extremely safe for animals, as well as the candle lights that you see in front of us that also provide that ambient light without the danger of being burnt. Thanks for tuning in for this week's episode of Between Two Floofs Halloween Edition. We hope you've enjoyed the episode and learned something new.
If you liked what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe for future content on animal care and considerations during the holiday seasons.
Bye!
Bye.
See you later. Happy Halloween! Come on, girls. Here I am. I'm a nurse. I'm coming to your rescue. Here I am. I'm a doctor coming to your rescue.